Hey everybody. I know you can see the title of the video, and I don't even know how to say it, but Simba died today. Sorry, I may get emotional making this video. I tried to write a few things down. That way I could help keep me on track. I got one of Simba's toys here. I don't even know what to say. You know, I'm at a huge loss. I lost my best friend today. Almost 8 years. So if you guys didn't know, Simba had intestinal surgery over 2 weeks ago. Supposedly the surgery went great. I thought it went great. We were hitting and exceeding all the milestones perfectly. And this is such a shock because if you were following his trend of recovery videos, or if you were on Discord and Patreon, you got to see more. He was doing great. Every day, he was doing better and better and better. He was eating his liquid food. He was pooping his mushy poop because of the liquid food. No blood, no pain in pooping. He was standing upright tall. He would go for little short walks. I kept his environment super sterile. It's looking great. And he was looking great. This morning, I get up early, 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. He's normally asleep. Actually, let me take this back a little bit. So when Simba first started getting sick and I had to prep him for the surgery, and a couple days after the surgery, I have not been sleeping well. I just had, I worried. You worried about him and bad feelings. After the surgery and after a couple days and a week after the surgery and a week after that, I was sleeping great. He's sleeping comfortably. I was sleeping great. For whatever reason, last night, and he looked great during the day. I showed him off to people. He was laying out. He did a little short walk. Pooped. He went to bed. Before I went to bed, I felt really weird about him. But there were no signs of anything. I don't know. Internally, I just felt something weird. I woke up in the morning. I went and I looked at him. He looked fine. He was sleeping. He doesn't get up till about 8:30. That's when his lights come on. I went in the basement. I did laundry. Came upstairs about 7 a.m. I looked at him and I saw he was laying there awake. That's okay. He can lay awake before. Sometimes your reptiles wake up before the lights come on. Still looked fine. So I decided to, just look at him and sit there and said good morning. And then this all happened so fast. I mean, within a handful of minutes, he kind of stood up weird with his back legs, which I had never seen him do before. His eyes started sunk in, and he wasn't dehydrated. Everything was fine. And then he started seizing. I don't know if he waited for me to be there. I have no idea. He started seizing. And, I opened the tank, and then I just, put my hands on him so he would know I was there. Maybe he's just, seizing or shaking and will stop. And he threw up a little bit of just stomach content and did a big gasp. Gone. I put I tipped his head down to see if there was any throw up to come out. I put my hand under his chest to feel his heart. I cupped his mouth to try to blow in his mouth and do CPR. Got all his stomach crap all over him. I didn't care. That's my best friend dying in front of me. But he was gone. all like that. So that's what happened. I'm at a loss. I'm at a complete loss. I lost my best friend. What do I say? For 8 years, it had been good morning, Simba, petting him, spending time with him, hugging him, watching TV, doing computer work. When we were working from home fully remotely, he's my companion, especially when COVID started. I had him out every day on the couch for hours. We would do computer work. It's a big deal. Not saying goodnight to him every night, tucking him in, not having him wander the house. Walking by his tank is probably the hardest thing, because when you walk by, you're like, oh, that's Simba's house. But it's empty. That hurts. So, I don't want to say I can handle this better than other people. Rescuing and working with reptiles, I go through a lot of loss. It's particularly different, though. This was, my pet from when he was as big as my finger. And, it hurts. So, I have some questions I know people are going to field to me. And, guys, I just want to say thank you for all the support, first of all. And people have already asked, because people know. So, does it hurt more that, I spent like $6,000 on all the supplies and his surgeries, and we're driving out of state to the specialist? And I would have done that. We knew this was a possibility. Every day, the possibility of this outcome, though, was just getting less and less, and the possibility of recovery was getting more and more. So, I got to spend bonding time with him for our car rides. We talked, we listened to music. One thing that hurts me. I'm sorry, this is hard. I don't know if I hurt our relationship, because I know I had to hurt him to give him all those injections and the sub-Q fluids. And I know I bought the extra sharp and the smaller, needles, and I did the best I could, but he didn't understand why I had to poke him all of those times. And I don't know if maybe that could have hurt some of the trust he had with me too, or damaged our friendship in his eyes a little bit, like I was hurting him and he didn't know why. And that hurts me inside, because I was always in the back of my mind, I was worried that could have been happening, but that if he would get better, that would be repaired. But there's obviously no way to repair that now. So, Simba, I'm so sorry, buddy. That's probably the biggest. I know this is a downer video, and I try not to post downer videos, and it's hard. It's so hard, but I needed you guys to know what would happen, because everyone would want to know, every comments all the time, how's Simba doing, and every day he was doing great, he's doing amazing, and he's gone. All the adventures. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.